Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful B&B spoilers preview video for the week of August 4th to 8th reveals that Liam Spencer's Scott Clifton brain cancer truth will be exposed as John Finn Finnegan Tanner Novellin forces Grace Buckingham Cassandra Creech to come clean. B&B's weekly promo kicks off with Grace insisting to Finn that they can keep this between them. Finn will apparently know the real story by then, so he'll be appalled over Grace asking him to cover for her. That's not going to work for Finn, who'll make Grace come with him to the Spencer mansion so she can make a full confession to Liam. Hope, Logan, Annika Noel will be there as well when Finn shows up with Grace and pushes her to tell Liam the truth about his brain cancer. It sounds like Grace will spill about faking Liam's tumor and duping Bill Spencer Don Diamond out of $1 million. Grace may think she has good reasons, if she was under a mountain of debt and facing serious threats, but what she did to Liam and his loved ones was still wrong. Meanwhile, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda will push comatose Luna Nozawa Lisa Yamada to hold on, as Lee continues to watch over Luna. She promised she won't let this be the end of her. In Italy, Eric Forrester, John McCook will give Ridge Forrester Torsten K. updates on the ring he saw Nick Marone, Jack Wagner holding. After Eric delivers the looming proposal news, Ridge will race to find Brooke Logan, Catherine, Kelly Lang, and stop this engagement. As for Brooke, she end up in a precarious position on the back of Nick's boat. It looks like Nick will get rather reckless while steering it, so Brooke seems poised to go flying into the water and start flailing around. Logan, Ridge shouts as he spots Brooke in the weekly preview video just before disaster strikes. B&B fans will see Ridge go into hero mode and dive right in, for Brooke's sake, soon enough. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Ridge's rescue mission is coming up, so stay tuned for all the erupting drama. CDL's where you want to be for exciting bold and the beautiful spoilers, updates and news. So make us your #1 source. Monday, August 4th, Finn faces the truth at the week's outset. Tensions between Finn, Tanner Novellin and Grace Buckingham Cassandra Creech reach a boiling point. Grace, desperate and guilt-racked, pleads with Finn to keep her deception hidden. "Can we keep this between us?" she begs. But Finn, horrified, realizes that Liam's miraculous disappearance of tumors may be too good to be true. Determined to protect Liam firsthand expose the lies, second Finn orders a fresh set of scans and lab tests. What he discovers chills his core. Liam was never stricken with brain cancer. Every scan, every MRI fabricated, every dose of medication Grace administered designed to provoke symptoms. Finn stands at a moral crossroads. Does he risk everything to confront Grace now or wait? Tuesday, August 5th, the investigation deepens. Finn's medical vigilance becomes undeniable. Consulting with Bridget Forrester, his trusted colleague, he documents irregularities in test results and chain of custody for Liam's scans. Grace's evasive answers and untraceable source of treatments raise ethical alarm bells. As reports emerge, showing inconsistencies, Finn knows there is no cover-up big enough to hide this. Meanwhile, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda sits vigil at Luna's bedside, silently praying her niece will wake up. Lee's emotional journey is a powerful parallel, a grandmother refusing to let go, even when fate seems cruel. Back in the Forrester-Spencer sphere, whispers start to surface. Was Liam's entire diagnosis a scam? Not only was the tumor fake, but Grace allegedly collected over $1 million from Bill Spencer to fund an experimental surgery that never should have been approved. Finn and Bridget pressure Grace with every piece of evidence forcing her closer to a breaking point. Wednesday, August 6th, Finn confronts Grace in public. By midweek, Finn has all he needs. He drags Grace shaken, guilt-stricken to the Spencer mansion, where Liam Scott Clifton and Hope Annika Noel are visiting. Finn wastes no time. He orders Grace to come clean. The truth must be out before more emotional and financial damage spreads. Grace hesitates. She tries to beg for mercy. She whispers please. She had debts, threats, no other choice. But Finn's resolve is unshakable. He pushes her forward, commanding, "Tell them yourself." Grace must admit she faked the diagnosis and manipulated Liam's emotional journey were it not for her. Bill never would have handed over $1 million. Thursday, August 7th, shattered trust and emotional fallout. Liam and Hope reel. The world they thought they knew unravels. Liam's genuine moments of vulnerability, his tear-filled goodbyes, his emotional roller coaster all based on a lie. Hope's heartbreak is raw. The agony she felt, fully believing Liam was dying. Now, she questions every memory. Steffi, arriving soon after, is blindsided. Her grief for Liam, her partner, the father of Beth and Kelly, was intense. Now, what anger bubbles beneath that grief? Betrayal. Steffi confronts Grace. How could you do this to my family? Will any apology be sufficient? Finn stands firm. It isn't just about betrayal but medical ethics? Liam's life was nearly ruined by a malicious deception. Now, they must figure out the next step. Friday, August 8th. Fallout and repercussions. The fallout unfolds like dominoes. Legal consequences. Bill Spencer, stunned by Grace's confession, begins pulling legal strings. The potential for criminal charges, civil lawsuits, and professional sanctions looms large. Public scandal. The intense secrecy suggests others may be involved. Who else enabled Grace's scheme? Critics suggest there might be a co-conspirator paying Grace quietly. Fear spreads through the hospital and Spencer Industries boardrooms. Liam's emotional journey. Now safe from physical illness, Liam is plunged into a different kind of crisis, emotional destruction. Can he trust again? Can he heal from the belief he was dying? Hope and Steffi's solidarity. They reassure Liam, despite the lies, they remain his family. They will help him pick up the pieces, but the betrayal will take time to heal. Finn's redemption, though emotionally costly. Finn's choice to expose the truth redeems his integrity, yet it may cost him personal relationships, respect, and even his career. Lee's continued vigil. In parallel, Lee continues praying for Luna's recovery. Even as one deception is exposed, another life hangs in the balance. Will Luna wake hand? If she does, can Lee forgive what her daughter did? Connecting the threads. 1. The Liam tumor scam. Grace's elaborate scam evolved from desperation. $1 million. Secret surgery. Fake scandal orchestrated under the guise of saving Liam. But Finn's careful investigation revealed that Liam never had the disease. Grace even administered medications to artificially induce symptoms. She served the perfect lie until it nearly destroyed lives. 2. Finn's ethical crises. Both a doctor and husband to Steffi, Finn is torn. But ethical duty wins out. He chooses truth over silence, even when Grace pleads. When he reveals the deception at the Spencer mansion, it's more than revelation, it's a declaration of principle. 3. The emotional core. For Liam, Hope, and Steffi, the emotional journey shifts abruptly. From profound sorrow to profound betrayal. For them, the relief of surviving cancer morphs into anger at the dishonesty woven into those moments. 4. Wider community fallout. Bill, Ridge, Brooke, and the extended Spencer Forrester clan become embroiled. Gossip rages. News spreads. Was the medical community complicit? Who else knew Grace's secrets? The scandal threatens reputations across LA's elite. 5. Parallel story. Lee and Luna. Amid the chaos of the Grace fallout, Lee remains devoted to keeping Luna alive. Her vow, "Hold on, Luna. I won't let this be the end for you," echoes the broader struggle between truth and survival. Even as one web of deceit collapses, Lee watches over another potential miracle or heartbreak. Why this is must-watch. Drama. Medical mystery meets soap opulence. A fake diagnosis. Contrary to decades of daytime tradition, adds urgency and realism to seasoned drama. Character complexity. Grace isn't a mustache-twirling villain. She's desperate, burdened, frightened, human flaws fueling her schemes. Finn, as moral anchor. His role becomes central, not just as a fiancé and physician, but as a moral arbiter willing to break hearts to protect truth. Emotional payoff. Every heartbreak, tear, and question from Steffi, Hope, and Liam feels earned because the deceit was so personal. Ripple effects, whether legal, political, or personal, consequences will rock every corner of the Forrester Spencer universe. Episode breakdown. At a glance. Key events. Monfin orders new scans. Grace pleads with Finn. Moral dilemma begins. Tuesday. Finn and Bridget dig for evidence. Grace's suspicious finger pointed out. Finn brings Grace to Liam and Hope. Grace forced to confession. Thursday. Emotional fallout. Liam, Hope, Steffi, process, demand answers. Fri. Legal repercussions and family torn apart. Lee continues. Luna vigil. Final thoughts. Next week. Episodes promise to be some of the bold and the beautiful's most compelling in recent memory. At the heart is a question. How much can love, trust, and loyalty withstand when the foundation is built on a lie? Liam must reckon with the love and pity he received under false pretenses. Hope and Steffi must grieve not just the illness, but the deception and find strength in each other. Finn must confront his dual allegiances to Steffi, and his duty as a doctor and weigh whether protecting Grace was ever an option. Grace's fate teeters between disgrace and redemption. Will she face criminal charges?